Hey guys and gals, welcome back. Here we are again with the old Creepy Cliffs tournament. Now, as we saw from my last couple videos, I failed to qualify in the expert. I failed to qualify in the pro. And of course I said I was going to try the pro again because I'm not going to play beginner. That's ridiculous. And I also said I'm not going to film it because I need to concentrate. So this happened. Bammo, right? Minus 12. And the worst part is I had a minus 13 on the last hole, the 9th hole, the par 5. And I don't know what I was thinking. The guy I was playing went to go across the river. And of course, he went in the river or the ravine or whatever you want to call it. And I figured, I can probably make it across there, but no, you can't. Well, you can, but I screwed up and stuck it in the bloody water. So I ended up with a minus 12. Now, I would have won this with a 13, but of course, me being dumb and not just laying up, because either way you look at it, on that last hole, you can try and go across that little creek or whatever you want to call it there, and there's those 2 sand traps you're probably going to end up in on the other side. Or, like I did with my second shot, lay up down the right side and then shoot it onto the green and putt in for eagle, which I should have done in the first place, and I would have been sitting minus 13. But I'm not, and whatever. I'll take a tie for first any day. It is only the qualifying, not that big of a deal, but just thought I'd throw that out there for you guys. So getting back to regular golf, I am going to lay out a Tour 9 hole for you. Now, like I've been saying for months here, it seems, the stinking Tour 9 is so back and forth, it's unbelievable. And it has a lot to do with most of the shots I'm making, or most of the holes I'm playing. It's not the first part, it's the bloody shootout. Every stinking time you go into the shootout, you end up losing by a couple of inches, and it's like, holy, really? Like, you can't get on a streak, or at least I can't. But I mean, this is the way this game goes, so you fight your way through it. So here on this hole, you're basically just going to want to go down to the end of this fairway on the right hand side here. There's not much else you can really do to it. Now, I have tried a couple of things here where if you go down to the end, you're going to find yourself shooting over the water onto the hole, and you can't put enough backspin on your club to get it close to the hole. So you can also do, let's get rid of this ball. You can also just kind of lay it up over here, and then you get a more of a straight shot at the green. So for that being said, I'm just going to do that just to show you. Now, this wind is going to push my ball like crazy into the middle of the fairway, but that's okay. So there we have it, right by that tombstone there, right in front of it. Now we're looking straight down the fairway on the other side of this pond, or whatever you want to call it. And where the guy I'm playing here, see what I mean? Well, he's got the thorns, so that's a different story, because he can crank this thing on a wicked backspin. He'll be okay. But most of you, and I'm guessing like myself, will be using a different club that doesn't have a lot of backspin, because you want to be able to get a lot more topspin on your clubs. So if you are using the thorn, then I guess you're laughing. But any other club, maybe even the claw, you might be able to get there. But any other club, you can't get enough backspin on it to do it. So I am using the Goliath, which is an okay club. And I need to, well, we're going to end up right about there, so we need to back this up a bit. And we'll play a little bit of a side spin on it. And this should take us right downtown here.
Perfect shot.
We'll see where we end up, but yeah, I crushed it. But as you can see, what I was trying to do or show you was the fact that if you do leave it a little further back, you can actually, roll it up onto the green rather than try and go over the water and with the wicked backspin. So just two ways to show you how to do it. I mean, either way, you're still close. Birdie. And away you go into the shootout. Most par fours, I mean, you're automatically going to the shootout unless you put it in the water. So that I will leave up to you guys as a choice. I'm not saying either which way is better. It just depends on what club you use. So keep that in mind. Now, the shootout holes, I really wish they'd switch it back to the normal colors, 'cause this creepy color is kind of getting annoying if you ask me. But this hole, now this is the one I specifically tell everybody, and a lot of people have troubles with this. So where the ball, or where the target is located when you first start, you got to move it up to the top of this patch of fairway, so that your second bounce doesn't land in the deep rough, which will stop your ball immediately, like him right here. Boom, right? He hit the second rough, and he did not roll onto the green. This being the reason why you got to pay attention. So make sure, as I'll show you here, you move it up to the front part of that fairway. Then you're going to put your backspin. Oh, of course, this guy's picture's in the way. Your backspin. I mean, sorry, not your backspin, but your backspin, so that you're setting up for the pin, and then you're going to adjust your 5.9, which is about there, I think. And we're just going to hit this in the middle, which I missed, but that's okay. Oh, I went too far, and he wins. So, I mean, I messed that up. I almost knew I messed it up from the start because I pushed it up a little bit too far when I moved it over. Didn't know why I didn't adjust it, but I didn't, and there it is. So, but make sure, yeah, okay, whatever, I lost it. And I've had a lot of people that are really coming down on me because I'm showing the ones I lose, but really, I'm not really caring about what happens in the actual game here. I'm caring about making sure you guys get the exact point of what I'm trying to tell you so that you can make the proper shot. As you can see, neither of us made the proper shot, but Scott won because I really screwed up. I didn't even land it on the fairway to get the bounce I was talking about. But anyway, as you guys know, I put all my videos up. I don't really care what you think about my play. It's about telling you guys what to do and not to do. And I don't know why, but I'm very distracted when it comes to the game when I'm talking, because I don't really pay attention too much. So anyway, getting back to where we were, that's your hole. That's the way you should play it. And that's the end of the video. If you're not part of the Facebook group, please join Golf Clashers. Like I was saying in an earlier video, I am going to open up a website. I'm going to probably have some merchandise that we can, you guys can buy. I'm probably going to have contests, so I can grow this brand I'm trying to get out there, which is called Wiggle Boom. Make fun of it if you like. I kind of like it myself, and being that my 2-year-old daughter came up with it, actually my wife came up with it, but she's the one who keeps saying it, which is what caused me to try and make this work out. But anyway, babbling on here, subscribe to the channel, and things are going nuts here. Like, there's subscribers coming every day, and it is fantastic, and I thank you guys very much. So keep subscribing, keep sharing the videos, and we'll grow this thing as we go along. But thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.